Baez grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 6-2. The Royals starting pitcher, number 21, earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Royals past the Dodgers 6-4. The Oakland Athletics snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 6-5.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. The Blue Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Mazzara is there, 2 down. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
One 0 pitch coming. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 3-0. Hyun Jin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny? Ready now, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. Three.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one.